So, alrighty, got it fixing. I got it kind of fixed up. Let's finish this one. So, I was in the middle of putting X in the interior like such, and then whenever I have X in the interior, you need to draw a ray from the vertex, which is I to X, like such. So we can create our additional angles. Now, we know that LIN, the original angle that we have, L to IN, this whole angle is 100. We're going to label that. And then they tell us LIX, I believe that's what it is. L to I to X is 14t. So let me fix this so it can fit. Let's go to that line. And we're going to put 14t in the interior to represent that angle right there. Okay? And we're going to put two arcs to show it's different. And then we know that X, LN, I believe that is, so that's this one here. We're going to do three arcs. It's t plus 10. We got that? So they want us to find the value of t. And so in order for us to do that, I'm going to have to use my angle addition. Okay, angle addition again. Now I'm going to work it over here by my example. So I can say 14t, that angle, plus the t plus 10, the other angle, has a total degrees of 100. So now I can combine my like terms. 15t plus 10 equals 100. Divide by, subtract the 10, and then we're going to divide. We're going to divide by 15, and we get t is 6. So we have the value of t, and then we got to plug it back in to find the value of LIX. So that means to get the value of LIX, I'm doing 14 times 6. And then to get the value of XIN, I'm doing 6 plus 10. This one to me is the easy one. That's the 16. And then I can just say 100 minus 16. And I get the other one, which was, if I didn't get the multiplying, 84. Okay, so we got 84. All right, so there's our measure. So you will need to, and I'm just going to help you out because if you draw an acute angle, it's not going to be discussed. So let's do it. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and draw G, H, and I is our angle, and Z is in the interior. So I'm going to put Z in the interior. Draw a ray from H to Z. And what I was talking about earlier was says GHI. G to H to I is 170. This is what we call not drawn to scale. Because what type of angle is 170? Obtuse. And my drawing that I did was an acute angle. So, but it's okay. You can still work it out. You can still use that to get to your angle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and label our parts. We know GHZ, this angle here, is R3. I hate that they use S. I'm going to do X. Okay, it's the same value. It's just the S is going to be hard to see. It's going to look like a 5 when I write it. And then we know that ZHI is our 2. I'm going to say X plus 25. And so the angle addition postulate, just so we know, if I name the angles, my first angle for 3x, that is my angle, the measure, of angle GXZ, plus the measure of angle ZHI equals the total angle, which was GHI. Well, if you already know that, go straight to substituting 3x minus 5 plus 2x plus 25 equals 170. Do you need the color coding for that? I will do it if you do. Let me know when we start talking about this. We're going to combine like terms. 5x. Add my x's. We got a negative 5, positive 25. That's going to leave me with 20 equals 170. Then I can subtract my 20. Oops, sorry. It's in my page. 5x equals 150. And then I know I'm dividing by 5, and so x is 30. And now I can find the remaining angles because they want us to do that I believe in part B. Yep, by plugging it in. You will be responsible for that. So I will be checking that you have completed that. And luckily for our next part here, your homework is not that difficult, okay? We're going to see, can you name the angles? We're going to see, can you find the angle measure? So using our symbols, using the way we use in geometry, we're going to see if we can name them. So on this first one, it says, name, what are 3 other names for angle S? Well, they started, this is naming with just the vertex. Use your less than symbol. I can say angle 3 because that's in the interior. I can also use 3 points. Angle R, S has to be in the middle, then T. You will give me the third way to name it. And what type of angle is angle S? Because this is very important. I see this box here, but you know what that box means. Yep, so 90 degrees. Therefore, angle S is a right. That's my abbreviation for right angle. Now they want you to name the vertex. Go back to our notes. Where should that letter be if it's the vertex? In between 2 other letters, okay? I think you can have that. And then we get to here. They give you the measure of the angle. You tell me what type of angle it is. So right here, that's 14. It's less than 90. So that would be acute. Greater than 90, obtuse. I think you have this. You got this in the bag. We're doing that on that section. And now we're going to find the angle measure. So we're going to use this is what we call a protractor. We're going to use it to find the measure angle. And just probably for the rule of thumb, we're going to use the values on the outside of the protractor. So I'm going to just follow the letters, kind of follow the letters to get to my angle. So we have angle A to D up to B. So what I need to do is I need to find the degrees at A and the degrees at B. The degrees at A happens to be 0 degrees because there's a 0, it goes through 0. The degrees at B is between 20 and 30, so that would be 25 degrees. So if I want to find the measure of that angle, I'm just going to subtract them. Well, 0 minus 25, yeah, I know it's a negative 25, but degrees, our measure is always going to be positive, so that is 25 degrees. I'm going to do the same thing for FD. No, let's not do that one. Let's do BDC, because that one's like in the middle. So if I go to this, let me erase this to help you out. We go B to D, that's crooked. To C, we're going to do the same. We already know this one is 25 because we did that one earlier. And right now I can see right there, that is 80. So to find the measure that I got to subtract 80 minus 25 to get my degree measure. And you're absolutely right if you said 65 degrees. And you're done. So that kind of gives you an idea of what they are and how to find the measure. So read the numbers that the line goes through. And that is that section, I believe. And we are done. So you have everything you need to do to be successful. If you take the time and put in it, invest in yourself, you get what you put in. Thank you. Have a great weekend.